Okay. Good day, everyone. I hope that you're doing great. Now, we need to modify uh, our code in relation to the previous video. I will just continue with this one. Now, the idea is I will try to incorporate a login page. Before we can go into the dashboard, we need to create a login page first. Let's say I'm going to type here python main.py. Then if you notice that we only have this one header section and this home page footer section. So before we proceed into this dashboard, we need to show first the login page. Now we will add another file. Okay. Okay, we'll close this one now. Then we'll go inside the page, then added a new file called login.py. Okay. So first thing we do is, of course, yeah, import the file. Okay. Type this one, insert FLET as 50. Then we need to define the function. Okay. It's important for us to define a function. Okay. We need to okay, let's define create. So this the name of the function. Then inside this parenthesis, we will type on login success. Okay. So inside this, we will create another function. And this function is called on submit. Okay. So let's type now define function, define our on submit function, and we set this one into letter E that it can later on I will just explain. Anyway, you can use any variable for this. So inside this on submit function, it will perform by validating the user, where we can add the authentication on this part. So first thing that we need to do is create a variable name called username. Then this will be assigned with username input that value. So whatever the input of the user is part of the value, we will try to extract the data. So same thing with the password. Then assign password input, the value. So whatever the value, it will then validate with this condition. Let's say if username was to admin, then and password equals to password, then it will call on the on login success to return on login success. Then after that, uh, reload this define function, we're going to create or add on now our text field. So let's type in the user input as our label, and we set our FLET text field for this one. So we use the text field. And then inside its parentheses, we need to put the a label. Then the label would be, of course, username. And then We will try to set the width to 200 maybe. But if you don't try to put this with this one, it will automatically adjust depending on the size of your window. Okay, so we have now set our user input. Next is to set for the settings for the password input. We will also do the same, adding a label and the word size. So label, type here the same process. Just type the label. Sorry, the equivalent is password, and we will set this one to the width size to 200. But of course, you can just adjust this one later. So maybe for now, let's just set 200 as well. But we'll just modify it later. Then we'll set the password to true. And then another thing that we need to add is the button. Okay. So we have username, the password. So the submit button, we will try to create a variable name called submit button for our button, and we will use the elevated button. Okay, type FT, then elevated button. And then inside this one, we set the text value would be login. Instead of using the label, we use the text because it will be as part of the label in the button. Then we will add a function. It's like when you click on the button, it will do something on. Okay, we will use the built-in on click. Now these are the built-in functions in Python. So what will happen if you click on a click, then that would be equivalent to submit. So it will submit. Then what happened next is we're going to return. Okay, so there are option here either to set it into row or column. But for now, let's just focus on column. Okay, column. And although there are options, you can use row or column. But for now, we'll just use the column. For what aspect? Why do we need it? It's more on about the alignment of your username, password, and the button label. The hierarchy on how it will be displayed on the screen. Okay. So this is the column. Then inside the column, we had the parentheses, then bracket. Oh, sorry. It should be bracket. Okay. Let me erase this one. So we will type here FT, then text, put some login page. Now we will call on our user input will be added to the column, and next is the password input and as well as the submit button. Okay, so yeah. Now next is I try to review on this one if there are some other errors. Anyway, we will find out later if there are some errors in the code. Okay, okay, seems fine. I'm sure there is one error here. but I will get back to you. I will try to look into that. But I want you to see that error as well. I want you to observe what that I needs to input. I already see it, but I want you to see it. Now here in the main, we insert here in this page. Okay. So what we're gonna insert, of course, it's an we create a function, define a function. We call this one as show login page. Now it will try to connect into our login.py page. So here, first thing that we need to do is to clean up our page. Then type simply set clean open close parenthesis. And the next line is we will try to add the login create, the on login success. So the one that we created, the function we created. We will also create a login success inside here, the next function. So inside this parenthesis, we'll type on login success, wherein it can also connect into this one. But of course, here there is on login success where what it will do when the password and the usernames are valid, it will go into this function, meaning under the login success. Okay, so okay, then this part we need to insert the login because we need to import it or else it will not function. Okay, we need to add the login here. Okay, so we added. Then next is okay, we'll add another function called on login success. So once the password are and the username are correct, then it will try to call in this header home and it will display that particular dashboard. So clean the page first and then it will add the header, the home, and the footer. This one. Okay. I know there's still some error in this one, but I want you to see it first. What makes my code some error. Okay. Now, next option is you have to show login page. So show login page meaning try to open up the login page. Okay, it will try to call in the login page, that portion. So as you can see here, there's an error. Okay, we need to connect into this login.py. So we'll go back to the main, but I think have you seen the error here already? I know there's still one error I forgot to add. I hope that you were able to notice it. Okay. I intended to not include it so that I can evaluate whether you can figure it out on yourself. Can you find it? Hmm. I see it. There you are. It's actually in, you know what? It's actually in the line 9. I see it already in the line 9. What did I miss there? Can you guess what? Okay. I will try to go back that one later. Let's see. What's supposed to be added there in the line 9? That one. There you are. The open close parentheses. You should have added that one. Sorry, I forgot to add, but I intended to do that. Okay, let's go back here. Now, what we need to do is modify this one. As you can see, there are still some error in the code. And I think I need to move the function on the right side. Supposed to be It should not align in the ft.app. Okay, try to move it. Okay, let's do this one by moving the on login success align with the function called show login page. So we need to move this one on the right side. Okay. Okay. Try to move this one. Okay, like that. You just use the tab and same thing with the show login page. Okay, there you have it. Okay, I think this one is better now. So the error is gone. Okay, now what is next? Okay, I'll try to review. So you have now your login. Okay, so let's try to review. Okay, if there are something that we miss. I know we still miss a lot of things here. But the focus of this one is just to demonstrate to you how you can connect another page to another page. Now let's try to run the program python main.py. Let's see. Hope it's running. All right, there you have it. Okay, so the design is not yet good, but it's okay. We will just fix that one later. So, okay, if you notice this one, if you're going to click, it will try to move the label on top. Okay, it's let's type admin password and then log in. So that's the size. So you're click log in, there you have it. So maybe we can add some confirmation here that you successfully log in, something like that before. Another thing we actually still miss is actually if there are some incorrect password, there should be some message like, oh, you got an incorrect password, something like that. Let's say, let's type admin one to for password, log in. Supposedly when I click on this one, it would say, hey, incorrect username password, try again. Okay. So for that case, the closest one, will just continue with the demonstration in the next video for now. So if ever you are not able to follow this one, just try to pause and play again until you will be able to create something like this. Then later on we will fix all of this on the login page. So I guess that would be all. Goodbye. See you.